There comes a time in life when everything crumbles, when the walls you've built around yourself collapse, and you find yourself standing alone in the rubble. This is rock bottom. It's cold, dark, and isolating, a place where hope seems distant, and the weight of despair is heavy. But let me tell you something crucial. This place, this unforgiving depth, is not your end. It's your beginning. Rock bottom is not a place of defeat. It's a foundation. When you're at the lowest point, the distractions fall away, and you're left with nothing but yourself. And that's where the power lies, in focusing on yourself, in looking inward to rediscover who you are, what you stand for, and what you're capable of. Hitting rock bottom strips away the superficial, forcing you to confront your raw, unfiltered self. It's here, in the stripped-down version of you, that real growth begins. You have nothing to lose, no one to impress, and no reason to hold back. This is your moment to rebuild, brick by brick, not for the world's approval, but for your own survival, your own future. When you're down in the depths, the journey back up seems impossible. But it's not about giant leaps. It's about small, deliberate steps. It's about waking up each day and choosing to move forward, even if it's just an inch. It's about focusing on the things you can control, your mindset, your actions, your resilience. This is the time to silence the noise, tune out the doubters, and listen to the only voice that matters, yours. Crawling out of the darkness requires relentless self-focus. It means letting go of the past, forgiving yourself for mistakes, and understanding that your worth isn't determined by where you've been, but by where you're going. It's about recognizing that every setback, every failure, is a stepping stone on the path to something greater. The climb is hard, but it's also liberating. With every step, you reclaim your power, your confidence, and your purpose. You learn to trust yourself, to rely on your inner strength, and to push forward even when the world seems against you. And as you rise, you'll find that the darkness isn't so overpowering anymore. You'll see the glimmers of light, the hope, the possibilities, the future you're creating with your own hands. Remember, rock bottom isn't your final destination, it's your launching pad. From here, you can rise higher than you ever thought possible. Focus on yourself, take control of your journey, and crawl back out, stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The world will see your scars, but they'll also see your strength. The strength that comes from hitting the bottom and refusing to stay there. As you rise from the depths, you will notice something remarkable. The version of yourself that emerges is different from the one that fell. You are no longer burdened by the expectations of others or the fear of failure. Instead, you are guided by a newfound clarity, a sense of purpose that comes from knowing you survived your darkest hour. This journey is not about proving yourself to anyone else. It's about proving to yourself that you have the strength to endure, to rebuild, and to thrive. The opinions of others, the judgments, the criticisms, they no longer matter. What matters is that you are becoming the person you were always meant to be, free from the chains of doubt and insecurity. There will be moments when you're tempted to give up, to retreat back into the darkness because it feels safer, more familiar. But remember, every time you push forward, you're rewriting your story. You're showing yourself that you're not defined by your past or your lowest moments, but by your resilience, your courage, and your determination to keep moving forward. This transformation isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving. It's about taking what you've learned from rock bottom and using it to build a life that's meaningful and fulfilling. It's about setting boundaries, prioritizing your well-being, and surrounding yourself with people who uplift and support you. It's about becoming your own biggest advocate and learning to love and value yourself in ways you never did before. As you continue to climb, you'll start to see the world differently. You'll recognize the strength in others who have walked a similar path, and you'll find yourself drawn to those who, like you, are determined to rise. You'll see opportunities where you once saw obstacles, and you'll embrace challenges as chances to grow even further. And when you finally reach that place where the sky opens up and the sun shines down, you'll realize something profound. Rock bottom wasn't a curse. It was a gift. It was the catalyst for your transformation, the fire that forged you into the resilient, unbreakable force you are today. So as you stand here, remember this: hitting rock bottom was not your defeat. It was your awakening. It was the moment you discovered your true strength and began the journey toward becoming the person you were always meant to be. And now, as you rise, you do so with the knowledge that no matter what comes your way, you have the power to overcome it. This is your story, your journey, and your victory. Embrace it, own it, and never forget the strength you found at rock bottom. It's the foundation upon which you will build the rest of your extraordinary life.